Hello YouTube, this is Chris with Task Force 247 Airsoft, sponsored by Fox Airsoft, located in Parker, Colorado. And today I'm going to be doing a video on my personal loadout and showing you what works in certain situations and what doesn't. We all have our preferences on the field. Some of them seem a little odd, some of them are things people just won't understand, and most of the time you just don't want to go take the time to tell everybody why you do what you do. Today I'm going to be showing you my loadout for a very large game, which includes 3-day assault pack, battle belt, chest rig, and the whole 9 yards for a large-scale game. For pickup games, I just run vest and maybe my battle belt. It all just depends on what we're playing. But today I'm going to break this loadout down piece by piece so you can understand some of the things that make me feel comfortable out on the field and what my personal play style is accustomed to, and hopefully I can help you make the same decisions about your loadout that you are confronted with. So I'm going to start off neck up. Most people like to run with a fast helmet or something like that. I like them, I just don't find it really useful at all. Boonie hat will suffice, you know, it gives you better protection from the glare, keeps your face cooler. I just prefer lighter headgear than anything. I've moved away from mesh goggles. A lot of you guys have probably seen that I always used mesh goggles before. These goggles are about $25 to $30 at Fox Airsoft. They recently started carrying them. I got these from a different retailer at the time. Another teammate did, then I bought them secondhand off of him. But these are really nice because they're cheap and they don't fog easily because the actual lens is lifted about this much away from the frame. So it's nothing but just straight airflow. And they still do fog because they are a cheaper goggle, but what you can do, which Rick up at Fox told me, is take the tiniest drop of dish soap imaginable and drop it on each lens on both sides. So one on the inside, one on the outside, repeat on the other side. Take a cotton cloth or really fine paper towel and just polish it in like you're waxing your car. And it'll create a clear film over your goggles, which, as you can see, do not fog at all. You will have to reapply it as necessary, but that's just a fun little tip and trick for you guys. I do like rocking a shamrog. I think they come in handy in so many situations, it's not even funny. I wear them in cold weather, warm weather, whatever you want. They just make you look. They make your gear look better. They give you neck protection, face coverage, all depending on how you wear it. If you ever get too hot, just take your Camelback, just coat it in some water, wrap it on your neck, you're good to go. So now moving on down my loadout, I have a basic Condor chest rig that has very simple design, but a lot of practicality to it. First off, it has integrated mag pouches inside of the vest. So the vest itself has mag pouches built in behind a layer of MOLLE webbing, which I personally love because you can either run this a high profile, really full rig, or you can take all the pouches off the front and run a really low profile rig. I don't use any of the chest MOLLE, I use that for my patch panel. I love having my patches on. Gotta represent Fox Airsoft. Gotta represent the country. This vest also has a quick detach system on the shoulder straps on both of them, which is very helpful for getting my assault pack on. If you do not have a plate in here, which I do, the admin pouch, which is basically the patch panel to here, folds down below to have an even more low-profile chest rig. As far as my actual mag pouches that I put on go, I run with HSGI taco pouches. They're extremely pricey, but they're worth it. These 3 pouches cost about $170. What you do is you adjust the bungee retention strap on the bottom with a slide pull. You can't see it on these very well because I've cut them because they're at the point where they'll fit AK M4 and M14 mags with ease. So I don't really need to adjust them again. I have them locked in where I want them. These mag pouches, when you adjust them, they will stretch and mold how you need them to fit any mag. And the retention in them is fantastic because your mag does not wobble, it does not flop around, and it will not fall out. But it comes out with a very simple pull. They are fantastic, and they can hold up to any mag that you want to put in them. They will even hold the intervention mag, which Fox has played around with a little bit. Right here I just have a small little pouch for a multi-tool, flashlight, whatever I need. The taco pouch with kangaroos, you can keep a knife in here, pistol mag, whatever you want. On this side I just have a standard M4 pouch keeping my Thunder Bee. Keeps it out of the way, keeps it very low profile. You can still have full, you can still reach all sides of your gear with how low profile this vest is. A lot of people ask me why I have this big space right here. It's because my rifle, so it'll sit perfectly without having to worry about scratching up the stock, snagging on my mags, doing any of that. It's just right in the middle. I don't need to worry about having a full chest coverage on mags because I do have the built-in mags, which I do like a lot. Moving on down to my battle belt, I just have a standard Condor battle belt. I have this holster. I don't like this holster. I need to find the perfect holster for me. I go through them a lot. The only reason I got this one is because my Condor holster, the very low profile one, with my Tokarev, it would hit the mag release and I lost mags on the field. So it was not a good holster. This one has a clip strap, and then I put on a bungee because this is made for a large pistol, and then you can just pull out your gun and you're good to go. It isn't made for high speed the way I have it rigged up. I need to put it on a drop leg if I want it to be efficient, which is my next plan to do. But other than that, it is a very nice quality holster. If you have a big gun that you can't find a holster for, it will adjust using the Velcro straps. On this side, I have my admin pouch. It has 3 layers that fold out of it for a lot of storage and space on it. In here, that can actually hold a fairly good amount. I keep my dead rag, my tactical shovel, and some other things in here. Some munchies on the field. And then, to round it all off, I have my dump bag on the side. Pretty simple, standard piece of gear. Moving on to my back, I just recently purchased this at a gear swap. I have my 3-day assault pack that can hold a ton. And it's just fantastic. I normally always wear it. Just for, it's good exercise to keep it on. Gives you that better feel, makes you look kind of cool out on the field. You look like this big guy just running around with all this gear on. I'm a little bit of a gear slut, if you guys know me. I love having everything I need on me at once, so I never have to worry. So, also, what I do have is that I suggest everybody who doesn't have them gets a good pair of knee pads. I just have the standard Condor ones. Condor makes good stuff. Some of it's crap, some of it's really high quality. It just all depends. I do like buying slightly cheaper knee pads. One, because they form a little bit better to your knee over a while. They get broken in easy, and if they ever break, they're cheap. I've never had to replace these so far, so that makes me happy. A lot of people like going with those really high-priced gloves, like all the ones that are in the fancy patterns. They got the hard knuckles on them, but they really aren't sewn well. None of the connections on them are good, and they just start falling apart over time. What I am using is law enforcement style SAP gloves, so they're very high quality. They're not actually weighted SAP gloves like the ones you think, but they are SAP glove style. They have the raised knuckle ridges and everything. And what you can do, which I have done to a few pairs of gloves that I own, is take window repair resin, like for your windshield, and put it in a syringe and inject the knuckle plate with that. And it will turn them into weighted SAP gloves. Because then if you make a fist and push in, they will form to your knuckles. So I do like that a lot. Window repair resin is fairly cheap at Home Depot or Lowe's, and you can make a very nice pair of SAP gloves off of it if the padding is hollow on the inside, not a solid pad, which these are, which I'm planning to do to these. They have very good wrist support. Your wrist can't really bend much. You can't get your wrist thrown back. I'm pushing really hard just to pull my wrist back this way. right here is about where your wrist has natural movement, which is all you need. So moving on to my rifle of choice. All of you guys know I'm a big Red Alliance type of guy, so my weapon of choice is the AK-74. The AKM-74. This is getting replaced tomorrow with an LCT. So this gun is up for sale right at the moment for about $275, but the LCT is going to be the same model of gun. It's just going to be an LCT. They have stamped steel bodies, and they're just an overall better quality than other rifles on the market right now. They're even matching quality with real sword, which is saying a lot. So this is my loadout. I hope to bring more of my team's loadouts to you guys, because we do have a big diversity. Everyone from running really long multi-day op rigs like me, or we even have people like Kate who runs nothing but a drop leg and just runs around with an MP7. So we do have a big diversity in rigs on our team, and we will be bringing more of that to you. So until next time, this is Chris with Task Force 247 Airsoft, sponsored by Fox Airsoft, located in Parker, Colorado, signing out.